Hello and welcome back to Wandering Nobles. There has been a patch for the game. Well, when I say there was been a patch for the game, there was actually a patch last time and I didn't notice it until we saved. But this time I've read the patch notes for the patch and it didn't change a ton. It changed a very small amount. However, what it did change was some bugs and these trees. These Wanderer trees are now reorganized. They're in all sorts of new shapes. Now you might be wondering why that is. Well, it's because in every one of the trees they've moved the second thing to be the thing that gives you the activity. The reason for this is because it's quite an investment in a tree to actually get the activity, which we noticed, right? It takes a long time for you to get from here to here in terms of one of these lifestyle trees, and it makes it much less of a choice that you can just like spec into for a little bit and jump out. You need to seriously commit, and the activities they were giving you access to didn't really warrant that. Like, you had to seriously commit to do a hike. You could see why people were like, yeah, I'm just not going to do that. Although you do get some pretty good bonuses from the Wanderer tree. They also changed something else here, and I just want to point out that what they said is very odd. Now, this is one that I got wrong, but they said that they changed the wording on souvenirs aplenty to make it more clear what it does. Now, this is one that I got wrong, so I can't fully judge them. However, the new one says your capital will gain development if you return from a travel to a more developed destination. Great, it's very clear as to what it does. However, will gain development is still not clear. This is something I'm going to keep harping on about with these ones. Will gain development. How much development? Does it scale? Is it based off of something? Is it not based off of something? Is it a flat value that you just get 100% of the time? If you go on lots of travels, does it go up? Does it go down? It really doesn't say anything. Like, if you've got a highly developed province, is it going to give you more or less development? Does it give you development growth, or does it give you flat development? It doesn't actually say on here. I assume it gives you development growth. But that's not what that says. This says it gives you development. So are you just going to gain a development when you do this? It's not very clear. I mean, obviously you could test it and find it out for yourself, but that's kind of what I'm meaning with a lot of these. They're not very clear as to what it gives you. Let me show you one that is clear. Here you go. Unlocks the hike activity option long hike. Stress loss increased by 50% while you are traveling. Great, that tells you exactly what this does. It unlocks this. It's a new option. The things about that option will be on it when you have a look at it. Stress loss is increased by 50%. That's flat numbers. If we have a look here, mustering. Traveling through the main holdings improves the effectiveness of your station men at arms. By how much? Does it make their damage higher? Does it make their toughness higher? Does it make their pursuit higher? Does it make their screen higher? What are the percentages? Does it scale? You know, all of these questions really are things that should be written in here if you want people to have them as choices that they're making. Obviously, again, you could just work it out through trial and error, and you could open the wiki, but there's no real reason to open the wiki when, like Wayfarer, you could just list the actual values of things. Anyway, rant done. Let's focus back on what we're doing today. And what we're doing is we are completely out of money, because last time I made a vital mistake in this war up here. Basically, an adventurer came along and said, I'd like to join the war, which was unfortunate for us. I asked an ally to come in here. In my attempts to get the ally to join us, I went to this province. We got our entire army destroyed and I had to surrender the war. It wasn't my proudest moment. However, we could have gone to this province right here. Like, we could have gone here, which is where the AI was going, and that would have meant that it would have taken them a little longer to get to us, and we may have been able to retreat to this province, stalled for 30 days, and then come back and beaten them. I'm actually not entirely sure we would have beaten them even with the allies being there, and even without the negative, but it would have given us a chance. But anyway, there's not a lot for us to do here. I'm going to take one of these somewhere. Probably going for absolute control. Sure, let's do that. And then we have some people to marry off. My son needs to marry. Wonderful. He is going to marry somebody for an inheritable trait. Let's look at prestige gain. Could marry an Umayyad. She's got 2 inheritable traits, beautiful being the main one that we care about here, because this one's just opinion, which is not even that much opinion. So, beautiful I think would be good. Stats seem okay. She's 4 years younger, which is absolutely fine. Yeah, I think this is... I think that's a good marriage to arrange, so let's get that betrothal going. Station our men-at-arms. Okay. Where? Wait, did I lose land over here? No, I still... Oh, I must have given away that land and never restationed this group. Probably. I don't know. You can go there. That's fine. Need a guardian for my son. Okay. Grandson? Grandson. We had some people who were quick last time I looked. There we go. You will educate them. That's fine. We're missing knights, but we can see if we can get any of those. We need the worthy successor for the Sword of Allah. We have nobody available. Okay. Pilgrim's Guide has low durability. It's going to cost us a lot more to repair than I can currently muster. 4 years left on it. We could destroy it for 21 gold. We'll see. We'll see. We got 4 years. We got time to earn money. And then we have to let our levies reinforce. Let our men-at-arms reinforce. I mean, actually our men-at-arms won't reinforce until we get to 0 gold, so... Yeah, I guess we're just going to unpause and kind of wait. Pay homage costs refunded. Huh. Okay, is that... Oh, is that because I've clicked pay homage and I never went to pay homage because I had no money? Yeah, that was what happened. Okay. It was just an event that we did last time without unpausing the game. That's fine. It just seemed a little odd. On the positive side, our liege is kind of back together, although for some reason they're about half the strength that they were last time we looked. Which is not ideal. Was there just succession in the Seljuks or something? Installed by faction demands 20 years ago. No, so there wasn't just succession. So yeah, they are, they're fine. They're still around. If they die, it goes to this guy. Okay, so this is fairly secure over here for the Seljuks. Byzantines are starting to have a few revolts, as they do. This is good. Yeah, so in theory, we shouldn't be in any immediate danger unless one of our fellow vassals decides to attack us, and we should be strong enough to push them away, so... That's okay. Somebody has declared a war upon my liege. These guys have done that. Well, you know, it was looking good for about all of 10 seconds. That's all you can really ask for. You can't really ask for it to look good for like more than 10 seconds. That's just greedy. Although it's only one war against our liege. Also, it looks like we just expanded somehow. And they got 7,000 troops now. Ah, they're the Holy Order. That's why they had significantly less troops, because they had a Holy Order last time I looked at them as well. I see. Well, this is fine. Liege passed law. Impassive succession. Liege didn't pass any law. But that's fine. It's happening automatically. There is an independence faction led by this guy. Do we want to be independent? Absolutely not. We have no money. So we don't want to be part of the independence faction just yet. If we had money, then maybe. But anyway, I just lost bestowed royal favor. He only gave it to us like a couple months ago, but also I don't care. It's only some prestige. Maybe he's trying to get us to pay homage, but I mean, we can't really pay homage to him because I don't have any money. I can't even afford the trip. Okay, we've seen this event many times. It says you have to find secrets, but actually you can just say, I don't want to do that. We will let my daughter be the Prince of Fashion. That's absolutely fine. That's okay. And we will carry on. Minus 50% is not good, because they lost 3 battles that would have been worth minus 50%. That is atrocious. So, he just pulled an us. He just lost all of his troops in one battle. Or in one war, very quickly. The Elakid Kingdom has just declared war. Oh, I don't want to know, do I? Because the... Wait a second, never mind. You don't... I was thinking the only thing that was near was this, but I just realized they're bordering down here. Oh, we might be fine. What have you declared a war for? The Atta Brigade of Sogt? So you've declared for this. Oh, well, that's absolutely fine. No worries. Thought we were about to lose more land to a foreign power. No, we'll leave it for the Byzantines to get this bit of land off of us eventually. Right. And now we chill. How are we looking in terms of control? 100, 100, 100, 100. Okay. So I could potentially move you onto this one to remove the negative, right? There's no county corruption. Ah. Okay, I can move you onto train commanders, which might get us a new commander at some point. Sure, why don't we do that? Right. And now we continue to wait. See if we've got anything else. Don't think we do. Somebody's trying to kill my court tutor. Oh no! There is a beast nearby. Oh no! While studying the tactics of ancient generals, I was awed to learn about the exploits of Alexander the Great during his conquest of Mesopotamia. During the siege of Tyre, Alexander assaulted an island fortress by demolishing a nearby town and then using the rubble to build a causeway stretching from the mainland to the city's walls. This allowed his siege engines to attack the enemy fortress directly, though it was his navy which ultimately created the breach. So I can get Forder, I can get Military Engineer, or I can get Reaver. Forder is very thematically good for us because we can cross rivers and straits without advantage penalties. However, I think that Military Engineer might be better. Yeah, I think it's going to be better long term. They're about to lose this war. That is embarrassing. Persia, my neighbor, has just won against this sultanate. Okay. Yeah, it's not ideal. I can't swear fealty to Persia, can I? No, because we're both underneath the same liege, so we can't swear fealty. Okay. The only way we could be underneath him is if the liege puts us underneath him. It's unfortunate. We apparently have a faction. It's peasants' rabble. Oh, alright, well. Not a lot I can do about that. So someone else has declared a war upon our liege. You're attacking for... in the Independence War! Oh. Who's actually in it? Oh, just this guy. Okay, well, he decided he's going independent by himself. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Do they have taking war score? Yeah, immediately get taking war score because they hold their own land. Well, there's a plague here. I'll summon the physician. Where exactly is the plague? Oh, it's over there. Well, that's fine. It's not our capital. Unless, wait a second. That's our capital. You don't want to hurt the economy, you go for the safe option. Yeah. And then we have to enter seclusion and isolate our capital. There we go. Because we don't want to become ill. Because we are not that old. Or, because we're not that young. Sorry, we're only 62 years old, so there's a high chance that we just die at some point. And it's the other unfortunate truth of this character, is that we might just randomly die. You want me to be your steward? I will, of course, accept, because I think being a steward comes with income. 3 gold per month. Fantastic. We're now making 13. We're almost able to afford to not be in debt. Great. These guys still aren't reinforcing because I don't actually, because I don't actually have any money to reinforce them with. Our liege just lost a war. And my son came of age. He is an elusive shadow. I will marry him off to... I'm trying to find somebody suitable here. You could be suitable. Yeah. You could be more suitable. Yeah, you seem good. We'll marry you off. I guess it's an alliance. I'm not overly worried about it one way or the other. Let's send that one across. Yeah, so our liege lost some land over here, unfortunately, but not a lot we can really do about it. War declared on our liege by the Upala Kingdom. The Holy War for the Amulet of Balk. Okay. We'll grab absolute control. This now means that our holdings are absolutely controlled, so we get an extra 5% levies and an extra 10% taxes. Wonderful. We're now making 17, 15 a month. Yep. Okay. That's fine. We're almost there. My own wife is you know, scheming against my court tutor. I will not accuse her. That's fine. I will, however, pardon her immediately. We're not a very strict ruler. No laughing matter. The sound of laughing, or of laughter, rings down the hallway at the court these days. Strange, given that bad Supani fever that continues to ravage the countryside. I grab Zavan as he passes and demand to know what's going on. Why, my lieges? Latest advice from physicians. They are sure that Baduspani fever is spread by bad moves and grim demeanors, so of course it stands to reason that the opposite is true too. I'm just going to gain some prestige by saying it's ridiculous. And then we're going to move on. The faction is back to put the person back in charge who we had the previous faction. Wonderful. Back to friendly succession. It doesn't matter one way or another. We are now making significantly less money. That's because our men-at-arms are now recharging. And we're now paying for them. It doesn't make you pay unless you have money to pay them with. You're selling some herbs that will get rid of this thing and become overly fragrant. Sure, why not? I'll be overly fragrant. Right. And now we wait for our men-at-arms to recharge. Not a peasant's lot is to serve their lord. We will not be having revolts here. Now, where am I going to raise my troops? That's a great question. I think I'm going to raise them here, but I am a little worried. Ah, we're fine. Okay, I was a little worried that they were going to be able to get us before this happened, but that's fine. We'll lead, and now we're going to go over to the... oh, with the area of the disease. This is how we die. We go over to the area of the disease. My rival has drank himself to death. That's good. We beat these guys up, but because we're walking through the area of the disease, we end up dying from the disease. That's what happens to us. Faith at the frontier. My Mufti Zavin has learned concerning news about the soldiers man the forts in the Villia of Haran. They have surreptitiously converted to the vile heresy of Zayadism, he tells me in a quavering voice. Though I do not know who their leader is, I fear if something is not done, they might soon take up arms you paid for and try to overthrow you. I shall burn them all and salt the earth. Okay, only a 25% chance that it stays as this religion. I can send him back for a 46% chance. Or we shall wait for a 50% chance. I shall burn them all and salt the earth. Does sound pretty good though. Yeah. I'm going to burn them all and salt the earth. Yep. Did they change religion? Yep. We got the 25% chance. Love it. Love it. We won that war. Enforced demands. Locals are pacified. We have captured somebody. You any good at fighting? Yeah, you're pretty good at fighting. Why don't you convert and join me? How about this guy? Yeah, you're okay as well. Why don't you convert and join me? He's been in prison for 8 years, and then I'm like, oh, you're pretty good. Why don't you join me? After 8 years of being in prison. Crazy. Anyway. Armies are now reinforced. That's good. Someone's got typhus. That's not as good, I would say. You're able to take this roll up. Fantastic. That's good. How's the disease looking? It is still here, huh? Wonderful. Well, it's not ideal, I would say. Liege is in a few wars right now. You could potentially try and join, like, this one to put someone else in charge. Actually, this one's to put this guy in charge. I don't think that's who it was last time, was it? I thought it was Persia who it was. Or it was... oh, I think maybe Persia was trying to press this guy's claim last time. It was definitely Tunga. Yeah. We could join that, but I don't think that's going to give us any benefits. I was kind of thinking we might also declare our own independence war, but if we do, we have to have a plan. Is the plan if we get independence is just like join the Byzantines or something like that? I mean, that's literally all I've got. The Abbasids are in a war against the tyranny. They're also falling apart. Yeah, I don't know. Siberia have just landed this person. Awesome. Okay. Yep. We have a little money to spend now. Safe and sound. It's not exactly a good thing, this bad Deus Pani fever, but as time goes on I do see the benefits. After all, I've had an area visitor for multiple days now, just how I like it, and even the servants are making themselves scarce. It's hard to say how much this has prevented me from catching the disease, but I'm rather taken by the results. Still, I wonder, perhaps I should make some effort to show my face. It's just such a risk. So I'm being absent ruler for 10 years and just disappear, but we do get a massive health boost, so I'll take it. Wonderful. I mean, it's a disease boost, which means it'll only counter, but that's still pretty good. Also, I think this is just, yeah, this is just, like, gone from this one to this one, so I think it's about to disappear. If it would, that'd be great. Personal physician has died. Personal physician was also, my wife, I think? Yes, she was my wife, but she was my second wife. Ah. Yeah, that's not ideal. I do need my wife to actually have the ability to do stewardship. We are going to remarry somebody else who will run my realm for me. Oh, you don't have to have an inheritable trait. There we go. We're going to marry you? No, wait. You're lowborn. They have to not be lowborn. I'm going to marry you? So anybody who's not... You know what we could do? We can do it like this. This is better. Not lowborn. There we go. I was trying to see if there was anybody who was just a tad younger. Yeah, let's go with this 34-year-old here. Wonderful. Right. That's good. You are now primary wife. The reason why you're primary wife is because I need you to manage my domain. Wait a second here. There we go. Manage domain gives us +9. We're now able to hold on to all of our stuff again. Wonderful. Disease is still here. Eventually it will go away, and then we can declare war. You've rescinded my steward position. I'm not a huge fan of that. I needed the money. Invitation to a hunt. No. If I was going to be a hunter, I would have started when I was younger. It looks like the plague has spread, unfortunately, so it's not going anywhere. Okay. Huh. What are our options here? Then we could still try and expand somewhere. I don't know. I'm struggling to think of a way that we can expand currently. We are currently a duke, right? So if I could find somebody who has a claim on a county, we can maybe attack a county. But the problem is I just don't have Casus Bellis on anyone. I probably have a Casus Belli on you, yeah, to seize this, but you're stronger than I am. Yeah, even though it says we're not, or even though it says that we're stronger than he is, I bet that that won't be the case in practice. Don't have a reason to declare war on you. Okay, we got anything in here? Form the Sultanate of Rum. Yeah, I just don't have any of the land, unfortunately. Yeah. What the Persian scriptures? Yeah, no, that doesn't apply to us. Just seeing if we have anything that would make sense for us here. Anything that helps us. We try and invite some knights, but I don't really want to spend the money on it. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, we can't become an adventurer. Why not? Your domain must be no larger than 3 counties. Oh, we're too big now. Oh, okay. Disease is spreading all over the place still, so I guess we'll just stay in the disease, or we'll stay in seclusion away from the disease, I should say. They're married, fantastic. I suppose, yeah, the best thing to do is build up a little bit of a war chest, and then we can maybe get a mercenary group. Yeah, our liege won one of his wars. He's now in this war, which he's going to lose, which is the Independence War. Now, that is going to permanently weaken him, which is okay, but yeah, we'd prefer something that strengthens us, not just weakens our liege. Okay, this person has now come of age, another son. We're going to change this to be all, although in practice it won't really matter. Oh, you're going to marry this genius. Easy. Easy choice. You're going to marry the genius. Right, that brings the genius into our court. Okay. Now the independent... Oh, outliving a child? My daughter Layla has died. How did she die? Stress. Oh. That's not good. Now we're overwhelmed by stress. Okay, I can't afford to lose any stewardship. I can get frozen grief, but frozen grief will only... It lowers my diplomacy, but it also lowers my health. I'm gonna have to take this thing, which then lowers my stewardship, and now we can't hold on to all the land that I want to hold on to. Leish's war is ended. Okay. These guys are now independent again. Okay, well, we have to give up a piece of land now then. So I have to choose whichever piece of land is worst, basically, that I can give away, which basically just leaves us with this one. And I'm going to grant it to somebody. There we go. Right, so what's this? Pay homage. We do have money to pay homage now if I wanted to. We do actually have to travel there, though, and I don't want to walk through the disease, so I'm not going to pay homage. Yeah, so I guess we're just going to try and earn some money. Martial lifestyle. I can grab overseer. That gives me stewardship. Wonderful. That actually gives me my stewardship back. So now I can go over here and I can be like, hey, give me that temple back. Yeah, I'm going to revoke that from you again. Sorry. Right. Also, I am going to send you here to increase control in our capital, because we would very much like to have absolute control in our capital to get the most money that we can. Hey, we managed to lose this one, which gave it -1 control growth, which is quite nice. Some moments must be recorded forever. The time that I was imprisoned by Amir Aden of Kurdistan is one of them. It might be a painful memory, but someone has to pass it on to the next generation. I might not be a good writer, but with time and effort I could surely pen something myself. Assembling and illustrating a tome can quickly become a costly endeavor, however. Okay, I'll do it. I've now got myself a tome. What's it do? Prestige and initial personal scheme success chance. Okay, wait, I probably can't... Oh, it's a journal! Oh, I forgot they added that. It's a new type of inventory artifact. Okay, cool. Well, we will continue waiting for the disease to leave. I'm not going to do whatever this is. It's a hunt. Yep, not going to do that. Illic appears to have been learning a great deal in his duties as tax collector, which is made quite clear as he accounts for his most recent endeavours. But I made good use of the accompanying soldiers, who made sure we got every single coin they owed you, my lord. And say taxes do benefit us both, and I can upgrade him to a brilliant strategist. Or surely you could do better, so he does that. And I can try and increase his martial, but he won't like me for it. I'll let you just be a brilliant strategist, that's good. Yeah? Hey, the disease is finally going! I'm infirm. Well, it was nice while it lasted. We are now poor in health, although absent ruler is actually causing us to survive because it's a massive health boost. If we didn't have if we didn't have that, we would probably just die immediately. This has pretty much been a character where we have achieved nothing except survival. Survival is good, don't get me wrong, survival is good, but we haven't achieved a lot. We made them strong, I guess we can say that. We have at least given them some amount of power. We haven't really done a lot here. Yeah, sure, I'll train for a tournament. I mean, I'm infirm, but like, you know, when did that ever stop me? Now, well trained for 10 years, it does almost nothing. Okay. I was looking at petition the Sultan and I was like, for what? Petition him to make me not ill? That's not gonna work. Alright, I'm gonna lose secluded. Wonderful, I gain stress because I'm paranoid. You'll love to see it. I believe that we've automatically we've automatically left isolation. I also think, do these ones here not disappear when we... No, I thought these ones disappeared when you left the disease thing, but maybe not. Maybe they're just yellow. A pilgrim's guide was destroyed? Oh, because I didn't repair it. Okay. At the end of the field exercise, it seemed like a brilliant idea. To practice regrouping an army in disarray, I split my troops and ordered every officer independently to make their way back. Yeah, I'm not going to do that event. Do I want to make my daughter a martial character? No. Okay. Who won a war here? So your neighbor, the Byzantine Empire, won against Croatia in another Byzantine expansion war. This is what's left of Croatia. This and this. I actually missed that they had this bit. But very little of the, yeah, very little of base Croatia is Croatian anymore. Yeah. Not ideal for them. I can end my entrenched regency. I will end it with a wave of my hand. Wonderful. That's fine. I'm below my domain limit, or I'm at the wrong part of my domain limit because I need to give this away again. And that is because I lost this when I became infirm. I lost 3 stewardship. Okay. So, what's the plan? There really isn't a plan. We're infirm. The plan is basically that we're going to die. What could we do to assist the next character? What we could do is we could buy these men-at-arms, right? That's going to assist the next character. We're now melancholic as well. We're not only infirm, but we're a little bit upset about it. Yeah, that's not good. Our wife was pregnant, though. Apparently we weren't that upset. That's fine. Right, we can get another one of these in 9 gold. Okay. Well, we'll wait for 9 gold. It's fine. Almost there. So I think it's 75 is what it costs us. Not good to accuse people of being in a scheme. You've increased control in the county. Wonderful. You're being attacked by the Byzantine Empire. Oh, let me just ask. Are you attacking for Secaucasia? Is that what you've declared a war for? The Kingdom of Dalam, of course. That's actually not the land that we took up here. That's our capital. That's what they declared for our capital. Wonderful. Lovely. Well done, Byzantines. You have firmly put the nail in the coffin of this character, which means that we will have expanded to a duchy. However, the duchy will contain Harran over here, and one province really, really far away held by somebody else. Wonderful. Alright then, well I guess I'm going to upgrade this. I mean, I would try and fight against the Byzantines, but like, I'm realistic. I don't think we're making a difference in this war. Maybe we would even it out a little bit, but I just suspect the Byzantines, yeah. I was going to say, I suspect the Byzantines will roll over us, and that's when they then bought 5,000 mercenaries. Yeah. Yeah, they're just gonna absolutely destroy us. Okay. I was thinking, oh, but if we added our amount to our liege's amount, we'd be close, but not really. I mean, we would be at what? We'd be at 12,000. They'd be at 15,000. I mean, they are defending against another one. They're defending against the Abyssinian invasion for the Kingdom of Anatolia. Wait, why? The Abyssinian invasion? But, like, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at Abyssinia here, and it is falling apart. So what do you mean, the Abyssinian invasion? They declared a war. Alright. Really? Well, what's your other war then? When did you declare this Abyssinian invasion? Let me just check. Is this... Oh, I see. I understand. It's not the Abyssinian Empire that declared the Abyssinian invasion. My mistake. It's the Abyssinian Kingdom that declared the Sultanate that declared this. Okay, so this is a real threat to the Byzantines. So that's now 18,000 against the Byzantines. Okay, Liege, I need to be part of your war here. I gotta be honest. I gotta be part of this war. Also, I need you to ditch whatever this other war that you're in is and focus on my war, if that's okay with you. So, yeah. Focus on my war. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if that's going to help us too much. We're going to raise our troops anyway, and we'll see. Might wait for them to reinforce and then raise them. It's fine. So they're now heading down this way. So we might get ticking war score while they deal with the war that they're defending in. You think we could make it to Constantinople? Also going to pardon my wife for trying to kill someone. It's not the first time our wife has done that, so we'll let her off. Different wife, but I suppose. Precedent's been set. Oh, I need a court physician. Yeah. It'll be you. Wonderful. Right. Yeah, maybe we could make it to Constantinople. We have to go a really long way if we want to actually make it there. I might just siege, like, Shirvan, our old land back. Just out of principle, you know? We have a son, Mehmed. Wonderful. If we had enough land, he would inherit something. However, I'm not sure that's going to be the case by the time we get there, but we'll see. Right. Well, I'm going to head up here and siege. Hey, our liege is winning the other war. That's fantastic. It means they might head over here at some point. They just got a holy order with 5,000 troops. So they now have 20,000. Now, they're not necessarily going to use them against us. They're probably going to use them in their other war, but, you know, they'll probably use them against us. That's fine. Okay, so we're getting a siege event every 14 days. That's quite nice. Our siege progress is actually pretty good, even though it says that we don't have enough, really. Our men-at-arms aren't good enough, but they seem to be doing the job. Daughter has learned Iranian, and we can grab promising prospects. We should probably switch from this at some point. Yeah, probably. I'm just going to let it run for now. But that's okay. Hey, we just got 41 gold and a bunch of people imprisoned, none of which are worth any money. Okay. You'd like me to be your steward? Of course I'll accept. I need the money. Our liege is now only in this war. That's fantastic. We've had this one recently. And I say no to that. Yeah, I say no, I'm not going to spend any money on whatever you want me to spend money on. I'm currently in the middle of a war. Right. Peasants' rabble has targeted us. Okay. Where's my liege's troops? Alliance formed with this guy now that he's now a ruler. That's cool. I think it's just his father died and now we're allied to the son, but that's cool. Here's my liege's troops. They're going to walk, aren't they? No, they're going to get on boats. Oh no, so they're getting on boats. They're going to head to... Are they getting on boats to here? I'm kind of curious about where they're going. I can keep an eye on us at the same time. Okay. People are trying to kill my court tutor. There's many people who have tried. I'm going to pardon everybody because I can't. It's my wife's we're trying to kill the court tutor. I don't know what the court tutor has done. Who is the court tutor currently? Why does everyone want to kill her? I don't really know. Probably because she's a different religion. Doesn't seem on. Doesn't seem like the kind of thing they should be doing. Right. You worth any money? Worth 10 gold. I'll take anything I can get. We are, by the way, I am fully under the, I'm working under the assumption and the knowledge that I'm about to die. Right? The moment absent ruler runs off, I expect our character to die. Which means our character has a 7-year lifespan. They may have longer, and they may have less. But realistically, it's probably going to be 7 years. Right? Assuming nothing crazy happens. Okay. Let's just switch that back over. And we will siege this one. We've actually got quite a lot of war score, and we got ticking war score. We might win this war. The Byzantines might not take our land. Now, is that because the Byzantines are busy in their other war? Yeah, probably. But, like, that's fine. If the Byzantines are over here sieging, then we're quite happy to just take this. Dynasty Legacy. The first one that these guys have ever had. So we have to pick one that's good for the AI. I mean, a House of Warriors is always good, right? Because it just makes them stronger. And that's always good for the AI. Okay. Control growth is also very, very good for the AI. Like control growth plus popular opinion. Anything that keeps them closer to... As in anything that makes it so that their realm is as strong as it can be, I think would be good. The other option is something like desirable match to get better marriages. Or bounteous loins in order to expand. Let's maybe just go rightful rulers. Let's take that. I think that will help them quite a lot. Cool. My son is... or my daughter? My daughter has come of age. Fantastic. She's a thrifty clerk. Wonderful. She can marry somebody. Who gets me that biggest alliance? You. Wonderful. Although, wait a second. He is 70 years old. How about you? Okay, not quite as good, but you shall marry. Because I would very much like alliances. If we're going to leave this character and dynasty alone, I will check if this person's cheating on me. They're probably not, because we're paranoid. But yeah, if we're going to leave this dynasty alone, then what we want to do is leave them in a situation where they are more likely to succeed. My wife has died of heart failure. It was not the wife who had all the stewardship, though. It was a different wife, so we're not as worried about that one. Right. Any of you guys worth money? You worth 7 gold? I'll take 7 gold. Not picky. Right, we'll head to the next one. Let's siege it. I can't stress, by the way, how lucky we are that the Byzantines had another war declared on them at the exact moment they declared our war. It makes our life so much easier because they aren't fighting back. Our liege is converting our lands. Fantastic. They were doing that before and then they stopped. This guy just joined this war against us. Alright, well, you know, until the Byzantines come over, I'm not going to really be worried about your 800 troops. We have a grandson, Ducat. War declared on liege. You've been declared upon by these guys for conquest of the Emirate of Medapata. No, you want to focus on this war though. You're already here. And they're off. A plague has appeared. That is a big plague. Okay. Well, it turns out I'm going to continue sieging on this by myself. Our son, Ahmet, has come of age. He has many, many good factors about him. You shall marry him off to somebody who's going to give him reasonable prestige gain, like this person. Wonderful. She is a little ill-looking, but that's okay. She has 3 years to get over it. Right. Our prisoner died. Oh yeah, anyone worth any money? Nope. Oh, you're actually pretty good. You got a lot of learning. How about you convert and join me? You? I could take her or leave it. You won't convert? Well, I need some stress loss, so goodbye. Right. That's fine. Question of loyalty. Is she cheating on us? I don't know. Let's find out. And we have a daughter, Mala. Turns out she wasn't cheating on us. I am shocked. Okay. Byzantines are coming to our war despite being in the other war. I guess they've got taking war score. They don't really need to be in this one. Yeah. This is the end for this. Oh. This is the end for this. Wasn't what I meant, but it's what happened. I was thinking the Byzantines are going to come over and siege us. Turns out this is the end because we're dead. Amir Kutai of the Kutayid Emirate has left the transient house at the call of the True One at 68 years of age. He died of heart failure. The tormented man, he had long desired the sweet embrace of death. Mir Selim ascends to the throne. Prone to rage, Selim's enemies and vassals alike are likely to live in fear of him. So that's Selim over here. Our character had ruled for 26 years. Our land has been split between our brothers who hate us. Yup, absolutely hate us. Okay, cool. And that's Selim. Selim, you are now marked on the list. Oh, I guess, Selim, you are now marked on the list as the newest person. This is me. Except that it isn't. Because the entire point of the series is that we're going to switch, although we will keep an eye on this war to see what happens. I suspect the Byzantines win, and the Byzantines then hold this much land, which is gonna be crazy. But we'll see. Well, it's actually this much extra land, which is gonna be crazy. because that will actually mean that the Byzantines, when Elekid falls apart, will be in a perfect situation to eat them as well. And oh, anyway, we're gonna leave them there. I'll do a save. I don't remember if I've done these in the right format. Yeah, this is, by the way, the only reason I knew there'd been a patch is because I went onto here and I went, wait a second, I'm missing something. I'm missing the other saves because they're all under show invalid. I don't know, what was the format I was doing? This isn't important. Oh, yeah, I was like putting the name of the series in there and everything. Right, cool. End. So that's the end of this character. We are now going to switch over to the new character. So, switch character. Same rules apply. I don't want to play somebody who's in here. I don't really want to play somebody who's in the Seljuks. Given that we've only played this one for like 4 episodes, I probably don't want to play in Scandinavia, right? I would say that that probably doesn't fit into our current thing. So, let's roll it. Etpa. Uh-huh. At war? I gotta say, it's not looking great for this character. I haven't even looked at him. He has an heir, but he is currently at war with only 2 people. Like, he's only got like 2 people he could be at war with. He can either be at war with Nurte, or he can be at war with Cumania. And I suspect he's at war with Sayarka, because they're the ones that appear here. Alright then. Start. Well, you know what? I think we'll play this character out. So, yep, our army is currently retreating. Let's see if I can figure out how to get out of this situation. They have men at arms. We have nothing. We don't even have enough people to appoint to these positions. Uh-huh. I can marry off our daughter. Okay, daughter, I need you to marry somebody with the highest prowess skill you've ever seen, and I need them to not die. So you're going to marry them matrilineally. Okay, we got anyone else we can marry? Let's see here. Yeah, so I'm looking for unmarried courtiers. Surma can marry. Okay. Or prowess. Is my old filter on? It is. I don't need inheritable traits. I just want the highest prowess where I can marry matrilineally. That isn't already in my court. Did I do find spouse? I probably did arranged marriage. Nope. She cannot marry anyone who is outside of our court. Wonderful. Well, obviously the martial perk makes sense to me here. Yeah, let's grab 3 martial. 3 prowess plus 5 advantage. There we go. Do we have anything else? We have money. Okay. Yep. I'm thinking about it. I could go for special mercenaries, but I think I want to go for these guys. Let's rally point here. I am then going to raise. I already have this army. Wait, this is the size of my army with mercenaries? I can't get any more. This is pretty bad as a start. You're over there. You're over there. Over there. You're over here. And I guess you're the best if I can recruit you. Yeah, I'll hire you. I don't have the money to pay, but I accept minus 49. Okay. Instead of receiving payment up front, I should receive priority in further dealings. Okay. Sure. I'll pay you a huge pile of cash. I don't have a huge pile of cash, but I'll pay you it. Alright, raise troop. There we go. How's the other war going, by the way? How's that looking? Byzantines are doing fine, are still losing it. Okay, that's fine. Right. Gonna wait for these guys to get over to me. We have to do this before this is sieged, right? It might be okay, actually. We have ticking war score. Lose 16% from ticking. So if this is worth 50% war score, then we're not okay. But if it's not worth 50%, then we are okay. Realistically, I'm not winning a battle without these guys joining me, so I gotta hope that our current situation is okay. Let's see if I can get them to break their siege. Nope. Minus 100%, huh? Beat him. Beat him up. Go get him. Actually says that we'll win. I don't believe it. We're dead. Okay. Oh, but we didn't lose all of our titles. We have more. Okay. Okay, so we're not dead. In which case, we will play as them next time. We'll figure out exactly what we're going to do. This is insanity for a start, but that's fine. I'm thinking of options. Now, do my options also include maybe just become an adventurer in peace? They might. I think that does sound like our best option here. Yeah. Become an adventurer, leave this land, and go somewhere else. Maybe even just swear fealty to somebody, become an adventurer, and go somewhere else. Because right now we're not in a good spot. We're also 55 years of age, so yeah. I'm not entirely sure what our plan is here. I'll think of something. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.